Hey guys, I'm here to let you guys know how lucky you are if you don't already realize it, because some of us don't, and at one point in my life I did not. Wherever in the world you are right now, you might be having a really bad life, like you might be getting hit, or you might be a slave, you might be hungry. There's children in the world who are not doing so well right now, but even if you're the saddest person on this planet, try to think of all the positive things out there and think, well, at least I'm living in this place, at least I have a life, at least my parents, like, gave me the opportunity to live. Because your parents are the ones who've had sex. They brought this beautiful baby into the world through their beliefs, either sciences or religion, or whatever you believe in. So yeah, my personal belief is I think religion is important, but I also think science is important. I kind of like believe in different sections of religion, like I really believe in a bit of Christianity and stuff like that. I want to learn more about Buddhism though. That sounds interesting. And then, but I also believe in science because I don't think one person can create like the whole planet. Like I think God helped create the planet and stuff. I also think that science came in to the world and was like, hey, what's up? Like I think they both created the world to become this beautiful. Because I think science can like structure like a tree, but I think God can make it like beautiful. If you guys know what I mean. Anyway, so if you live in this country like Canada or the United States, I'm mainly talking to you because I find around my area at least that a lot of people take things for granted and they're not very thankful. For the majority, some people are so thankful and I really appreciate that, and I'm not saying I mean, I do take things for granted. I'm aware of that. I make mistakes, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm just saying we can all improve. Anyways, so basically, you were born into this world by your parents. Your parents raised you. Even if they were bad or good parents, they raised you and they tried their best in every way possible, most likely. Alright? So you really need to be thankful for that. And I know sometimes you're like, oh, Mom, I hate you, or whatever, or oh, Dad, I hate you. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you truly don't mean that, and you will realize that once one of your parents is gone. Alright? You will realize the fact that you are luckier than you thought you were, and I am trying to be more thankful nowadays because I really appreciate the fact that my mom lived as long as she possibly could. She was stressed out. Her liver failed on her. That's why she died. Okay? Yes, my mom passed away, and I may or may not do a video on that, depending on how comfortable I feel. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. My dad is still in existence. My dad is a great person, and I love him so much. Yes, we get in fights sometimes, but at the end of the day, I don't mean it. I'm just trying to argue my point, you know? And everyone makes mistakes. It's true, everyone does. Nobody's perfect. To be honest, I don't even think God's perfect. But maybe he is. I don't know. Also, yeah, they raised you and they taught you lessons. Like, they taught you not to swear, to be kind to others, like, respect people. I think respect is a big part of life. Like, and also, they try to put you through an education if they could afford it, or whatever. Remember, mainly talking to Canadians, United States people. They try to educate you, they bring you to the hospital if you're sick, they care for you, stuff like that. Appreciate your parents, like, really think about it for a few minutes. Be like, what have my parents done for me? They've done a lot. They changed your diapers, the icky, gross diapers. They changed those for you. Instead of you getting sick and unhygienic, they decide for you to be all hygienic and beautiful and clean, like a baby's supposed to be, and show your true beauty and change your diapers and deal with your crying and your whining and stuff. Even when you were a kid, you whine and you cry and you complain, you didn't think things were fair. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, usually your parents are right. You know, there might be the odd incidents where they're not right, which I have ran into those, but most of the time your parents are right. And I think it's all about, it's kind of like in the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Atticus says that you need to jump into somebody else's shoes and like walk around in their skin a bit or something like that. Can't quite remember, sorry. But yeah, try to see things from the other person's point of view. Like in grade 9, I was an absolute bitch to some of my friends. I was like, oh, I don't give a shit, blah, 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 like every day. And you know what? That's not acceptable. I learned from grade 9, and that's why people kind of left me then, because they didn't like me anymore. But in grade 10, I decided to change, and that's when I started getting my friends back a bit. Kind of end of grade 9 to grade 10, I started to change. And that was a great year for me, because I learned a lot in that year. Yes, it was shitty, but it was good. My friends abandoned me, and they kept secrets from me and stuff, but you know what, you don't need to go into everybody's business. Like, honestly, it's usually just like, oh, I like a guy, or it's like a little problem that honestly, it doesn't concern you, or it doesn't bother you. That's normally what it is. So, like, if you're, like, really one of those people who are, like, nosy into people's lives, just try to stop it, because, honestly, it's annoying, and I don't want to tell people everything, you know? Like, it's good to keep secrets, because if you know everything about one person, that there's nothing to explore about them. Like, think about that. That'd be boring. I have friends who kind of nosy into my life sometimes, but, you know, at the end of the day, I know they're just concerned about me and all that stuff. So, yeah. Your parents are amazing people, and they love you to death, and they care about you. So maybe, if you haven't treated them so well lately, try to respect them a bit. You know, you're like, hey, can I unload the dishwasher? What can I do? Like, just help her unload the dishwasher. Sweet. Clean your bedroom. Dust. Whatever you do in your household for chores and stuff, do it. Maybe make them breakfast every once in a while. That might be nice. I don't do that, but yeah. And when it's like the special days, like Father's Day, Mother's Day, their birthdays, etc., you know, really actually try. Don't just be like, oh, here's a box of chocolate. I used to kind of do that, but, I mean, if you have no money, you kind of have to do that. But try to appreciate them as much as possible, please. Your parents are the love. They're like, God has given you your parents, and the love they create is awesome, or whoever you believe in. I'm open. Yeah. Appreciate your parents, listen to them, learn from them, respect people, because that's how you get farther in life. That's how you can possibly get to post-secondary education, or employment, you know, work a bit, stuff like that. Anyways, basically I just wanted to rant on, but you need to respect your parents. If you're not respecting your parents, then honestly, screw you!